Hi, this is Iris from Cashmere Goat. Rachel and I are here on another rainy Tuesday. It's very gross out, very cold, very damp, so we're having fun with more of our favorite yarns. I first wanted to talk to you about Machida by Malabrigo. This is a beautiful single ply fingering weight yarn. You are getting 420 yards in a skein, and it is 100% superwash merino. And I picked this in part because my shift, Andrea Mowry, used two colors of the Machida. The dark blue, which I believe is Azul Profundo, and this multicolor guy that I have maybe Anniversario. Rachel's nodding. And then from last week's favorites was Nimble Sock, but that was last week's favorites. I mean, it's still a favorite, right? But anyway, really lovely, so soft, feels so good. And actually, if you notice how my shift is fitting me, the shift is written for sport weight yarn, but I followed the pattern and just used a fingering weight. Lots of folks have also done this, and I really love this fit. It's a little bit closer.
So my first yarn favorite is the Scion from Noro. It's a DK weight. It's a new yarn from Noro. I used it for our last knit along, the Grid Gambit cowl, and I chose two different color changing yarns to sort of shift past each other with the slip stitch pattern, and it was a blast to knit with. I could not put it down because I had to see what color was going to come next.
Can you hold up the Gambit again, just so we can get like a little, yeah. Oh, so good, so good.
Yeah, it was so much fun watching the colors play together, and I feel like, I don't know, I had some very, very like happy coincidences with the color combos that happened. Like I couldn't have planned it better. So that was a lot of fun to work with. It's not a super soft yarn, but it doesn't bother me to wear it. It's 70% wool, 30% polyamide, and 450 meters per ball. So I actually had enough to do two. And I just swapped my main color and my contrast color in my second one. It was a lot of fun.
Second favorite, Yak by Lang. This gorgeous, gorgeous yarn is a worsted weight. And this is a yarn that I knit probably 6 hats using. I think it was 2 or 3 holiday seasons ago. Everybody in the family got a hat, and there's a great free pattern that uses one ball of the yak that's called Hat in Yak, which I will link down below. So that the balls of yak come in 50 grams and you're getting 120 meters. And it is a 70% extra fine merino wool with 30% yak. And the yak just has this dreamy,
it's so soft.
Oh my gosh, softness, so soft. It really is absolutely terrific. We have a local goat who used this for, I believe, an Oslo hat, and it is stunning. So yeah, the yak gives a little bit of a heathery undertone, a little dark, like over dye, I think, experience. But yes, so great. Love to work with it. Yak.
So my next yarn is Ultra Alpaca from Barocco. It is 50% wool, 50% alpaca, so it doesn't lose its shape as much as, you know, higher content of alpaca might. I've used this for hats, for sweaters, socks. I absolutely love this yarn. It has such a soft, like floofy halo to it. It's nice and heathered.
The camera is picking that up, so it's good.
Excellent. Yeah, it's 219 yards, worsted weight. I am using it right now for my field sweater by Camilla Vad.
Yes.
and I just love how it's working up. It shows the stitch detail so nicely, and it's going to be like the coziest, comfiest, most wonderful fall or spring sweater. Lots of beautiful colors. Like, it was so hard to choose a color because I love them all. So I will make my way through eventually, but one sweater at a time.
Moonshine and Moonshine Bulky by Juniper Moon Farm. This is a really it's one of the yarns we joke about, saying that it's like it makes repeat offenders, because chances are if you knit with it once, you're going to be back for more. So it's the same yarn, same fiber content ratio, but just different yarn bases. So the bulky, 60 wool, 30 baby alpaca, 10% silk, and I'm just checking. Oh, a little different here. Actually, glad I checked. This one, 40% alpaca, 40% wool, 20% silk. So that's the Moonshine worsted. This is the bulky, which has just a bit more wool. And the cool thing about this yarn is sometimes we think of single ply yarns as like, oh, well, you know, maybe that wouldn't show stitch definition that well, or, oh, alpaca, sometimes that's very drapey. But because of the blend, you have great potential for structure with this yarn. I've knit hats with both of these, and it's lovely. So bulky, you're getting 109 yards, and worsted, you are getting 197 yards. So just absolutely soft, so pretty, lovely little halo from that baby alpaca, and then that little bit of sheen from the silk. Totally scrumptious.
Okay, so my next candidate for favorite is the Lace by Lang. It's a silk and mohair, 58% mohair, 42% silk. The silk core has this beautiful like luminosity to it, and the mohair is fluffy but not like hairy. So it's
I feel like it's a good gateway fluff.
It
like
is.
If you're not sure,
It clearly
is
is.
fluff for me? Oh yes.
Because I am now a fluff convert. I've always avoided it in the past because it just seemed like too much of a hassle for me. I've like with this sweater, I held it together with just a merino and silk lace weight because I wanted the little contrast color, but I didn't want the extra fluff because I knew I'd be ripping back, because that's just how I roll. But so I'm using it for my love note with some Malabrigo sock, Ultimate Sock in Pascal.
And also, by the way, the color, this particular colorway, we should tell people what it is, like the lace too, because it's very special.
So this color is number 74, and it has the fluff is blue, but the silk core has a little bit of that like sea green.
Yep.
And so it just plays so nicely.
And here's it with the love
And
note.
here's the love note in progress. It's coming along, but oh my goodness, the softness factor is amazing. So I'm definitely a mohair convert now.
Thanks,
I've given
Lace
in.
by Lang.
Thanks, Lace by Lang. Jeez, now I have to knit all of the held together sweaters.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Cashmere Goat on YouTube. Bye!